flats.
An elite wide receivers in the
I didn't see that one.
Often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Goes what now?
At Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see,
I can't hardly. For some reason, I think it's my stuff. Sounds like you're like breaking up.
Another L this week, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Coming out with an onside.
Well, you don't see this every day. They're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff.
Oh, come on.
They're able to
Didn't
secure
get a bounce I wanted.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Offense working from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Let's it fly. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Bama! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys.
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it.
No way.
He makes the grab in the end zone.
Stupid fake PAT.
Film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking downfield, it's Ramsey. Got it in the middle, it's Griffin. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Handoff from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job.
Jackson Dart.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Pulls and fires complete. On the move at the 30. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks.
I thought you were talking about in Snails League.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Back to throw, it's Ramsey. Nowhere
Come
close on that
on.
one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Complete downfield. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's first and goal at the 9. And the Gators didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take it.
He didn't even know I was there.
And I tell you what, most of the time, it requires
Oh, yeah.
a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Here comes that Alabama offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Alabama!
Bro, what?
They took a shot to the end zone.
Get the hell out of here, dude.
Waiting on them.
This quarterback really
Yeah.
does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage.
Literally
When you go
just
empty and you spread the
had a
defense
safety
out,
on a
it's easier
receiver.
to see what the
He just threw up a
defense is doing.
50-50 ball. It should have been a pick, or worst case, just a drop. Somehow he
And now
catches
they'll
it.
empty the backfield for the two-point try. They'll go to the air. Right on the money. The short pass will come up just a tad short of the goal line. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And that's what I love about the QB run game in this offense is it just keeps these defenses off balance. We're going to see a lot of running backs doing their work between the tackles in this game as well. But you see how mixing in the quarterback run too, it just keeps this defense so confused.
Line getting set on second down.
A lot slower.
They'll try the run. Gets it past the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
Going to swing it on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And he had just enough to will that home. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
quickly in a 10-point hole, trailing 17-7 and needing to put together a drive. Leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Got his man downfield. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow-developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
Looking to throw, it's Ramsey. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. Got to get a big gain, got to get that first down. Nice job, great nose for the first down.
They'll run it from the gun. Makes it past the marker. There he goes. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure.
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop. We got to stop the bleeding and get the ball back to our offense.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, running back gets to give. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Oh, that ain't good.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
To the air on first down. Got a man in the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The snap sets up the throw. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Ran the short pass to put the 6 on the board. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Ramsey. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown time.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back. In this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
And he tacks on the extra point. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Coming out with it, it's Griffin. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to... And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first. Your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second and goal coming up. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Bama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Griffin. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
To throw, it's Ramsey. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And as quarterbacks, you've got to be aware of secondary pressure. You've got to know when these free safeties, they start creeping towards the line of scrimmage, that they might get involved. You've got to have an answer for it, and the QB didn't have one that time.
Fires to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game.
Another interception. reception. That's his 4th of the day.
And this linebacker is all over the field in run support. When they throw the football, though, man, does he have great vision, and he breaks on the football. Look at him using the hands. He had 2 a week ago. Throw in another today. That's a season for a linebacker most of the time. Great 2-game stretch for this LB.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. He's got the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. 3rd down coming. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
It's complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Ramsey. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Gators are marching down the field.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo. You're seeing them now go hurry up.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. And the Gators will line it up on 1st and 10.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to fight.
Turning it on! The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31.
First down for the offense.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air. It's Ramsey. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown,
Oh, it's going wonderful.
all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
Yeah, I can't do a damn thing. That's how good it's going.
From the gun, wants to pass. Just a little off. Incomplete. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on fourth down. They'll go for the hat trick. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. The Gators started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Snags it over the middle. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
A really good job on this team.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still a big hill in front of them, and they'll try to start the climb with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly.
I don't understand. My onside kick's not giving me the bounce.
Only in the first
Just
half,
rolling
I don't
across
think
like
anybody had
damn
an
flat.
onside kick in the second quarter on their
Rolling.
bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
Trying to escape and get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Direct snap. Running into the open space. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next.
Touchdown, Alabama! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Dropping back, it's Ramsey. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And back to the air on second down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Pressure coming. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Trying the left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Gators moving quickly to the line. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Gators are flying down the field.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back to pass, it's Ramsey. Throws to the tight end. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick.
It loves to get him a perfect time and user pick when the receiver's in a better position.
What a nice catch by the
What about a
defensive
perfect time and receiver catch?
But there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job.
I switched to the receiver and try to get the catch as well.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field.
Alabama.
They'll run it from the gun. And he'll pick up 1 and brings up 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Breaks gets into the open. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to a 27.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
The quarterback and the offensive line really do a good job. What do? They sell pass first. Everything looks like pass. Nope, they hit you with a run. Really great job working together with a little bit of misdirection.
Runs through the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets